Good morning, and I'm here to piss people off. This is a post that, this is one of the moments where I gotta be like, shit, I ain't even got 2,000 followers, so I don't give a fuck what I say. That's what kind of post it's about to be. So, and I gotta get my lips together because I was outside in the cold. I might delete this too. Hey King Jeremiah. How are you? How are things? All is well? I'm in the park. Hold on. Oh, somebody just texted me. Hold on. Yes, thank Almighty God. So, I've been good. I've been good. Good. Shit. I'm sitting here with Trayvon. Hey, Redemption, I'm glad you're on here because I need somebody more than Jeremiah. And I know people got jobs and people at work and people sleep and shit, but I got something to say. And I just told Trayvon that I'm going to piss people off. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with pissing you off this morning. I'm okay with pissing everybody off this morning because I'm pissed off. And what I'm pissed off about, I feel like is a legitimate reason to be pissed off. I just can't go outside because it's bad reception. It's not a turban, it's earmuffs. Ooh, look at them roots, Trayvon. Them roots look different when you got something blocking and you can see how that look. Yeah, I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on. Will be no golden showers over this away. I might take a little nut on the eye right now. It's like, oh, God. Can y'all tell? Anyway, my sex life has been boring the past week. Oh, my God. But I had my situation. So, I was walking through the woods, right? And y'all know I love the woods. That ain't nothing new. What's new to me is walking around all this goddamn trash. And as I was walking, I had a very disturbing thought. And I'm going to share my thought. And again, my disclaimer, my feelings, my opinion is I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. I'm starting to agree with gentrification. Let me say that again. I am starting to agree with gentrification. And I hope I'm saying it right. Let me tell you why I'm feeling like this is okay. Because in the city of Philadelphia, I'm going to talk about West Philly in particularly, okay? West Philly has Cobbs Creek Park. North Philly has Fairmount Park, correct? Did you say Shore? No, come on. Keep up with me. Okay. Most of those areas, hey Amari, are the black populace, correct? Now, do you think about this with me? Most of the white neighborhoods are inwards. Most of the black neighborhoods are alongside the woods or the parks. Think about it. Go out Parkside. Who live out Parkside? You know about Parkside? But you know what Parkside is? Out there by the man and by the Dell. That's the bottom. Who live in the bottom? He said niggas. Right? Okay. I keep looking at Trayvon because I'm trying to get somebody to understand the city with me, but moving on. So, you got the bottoms, which is where, because Meek said he come from the bottom where the sun don't shine. That's a lie. Well, it is the truth. The bottoms is the bottoms. If y'all watch In the Heat of the Night, y'all know the bottoms. That's the bottoms is a nice terminology for the level up from the projects. Loosely. So, globe, I guess all over the U.S., gentrification. I know it's taking over Pennsylvania, right? Is it taking over anywhere else? Gentrification, Trayvon? Gentrification. Is it everywhere or just here?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. So the white folks is coming in, buying up the property that black folks abandoned because black people don't understand that property and land is wealth. Although there's really no true ownership, as Rizzy shared with us a couple of weeks ago, even though you own a property, you don't really own the property because the bank still owed a special deed with a gold seal that we don't get, and that's anybody, unless you like up there with like Oprah and all, not Oprah, not just Oprah, but like with the millionaires. But anyway, so we got 3-story houses, like the brickstones, like them big, like Victorian homes and shit like that black folks just fucking abandoned. And white folks are coming in and buying it. You can't really be mad at that. Because if you take color out of it and just make it what it is, it's... I meant to call her. I ain't talked to her in like 3 or 4 days. I gotta call her. She just called me. Sorry. Some are land rich but cash poor. Exactly. So... I'm walking through the river. I'm walking through the woods and I'm just looking at all this trash. And like, how can you be mad? DM, okay, thank you, D. Okay, because Trayvon is not fucking helpful. I need a Philadelphian. Thank you, D. D, give me 5 minutes of your time.
I'm not a Philadelphian. You know what?
What?
I'm just not a Philadelphian.
You just not, because I needed you to be like really look at these streets and be like, yeah, you're right, yeah, like for real. Mm-hmm. So D, I'm bitching about gentrification right now, and I'm switching teams. I normally have been, since I've been back in Philadelphia for the past almost a year now, but I guess like 10, 11 months, I've been really surprised and shocked at all the white folks that I'm seeing past 49th Street and up 63rd Street and down Parkside. Like, I've been in niggas just walking on Broad Street I was already used to because they brought up all the Temple stuff, so I was kind of accustomed to that. But I'm like, same happened here after Katrina. White people bought up all the projects and turned them into nice townhouses with trees and shit. Exactly, Amari. So I'm saying, like, I understand that they put limitations on what we buy and how we buy. I get all of that, but y'all forgetting about like Black Wall Street. Y'all forgetting about like the land and the wealth and the jewels and everything that was stolen from us in Africa. Like, stop with these goddamn excuses. Like, I'm so fucking sick of excuses. Hold on, here comes somebody white. It's like, hey, oh shit now.
Hey, girl, hey, what's up?
You looking beautiful, girl. That ain't a work day.
It's a work day.
No, we need to hit the.
What we need to do?
Something.
Oh my God, you're here nice and early. Are we talking business today?
I'm talking about how I kind of agree with gentrification right now. And I know how you felt at one time about them saying what they said about the place down there, like, oh, nobody's living there and all that crap. Remember that comment, whatever? But as I was walking through the woods, I got really pissed off with all that trash. It bothers me.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, well, we can, not you, because I know you care. Right. But I'm like, we all complain about them coming up here and getting our space, so what the fuck are we doing with it?
Right.
And that's pissing me off.
So who are we to complain?
Who are we to complain?
We are not doing anything about it.
Short version.
So somebody comes.
Now everybody mad.
And now we want to claim. That's mine.
Short version, right there.
We better rock the hell.
Done. That's what I was trying to say. I need to see your face this morning. Work sucks. Hey, Rhea Bean. Hey, Soraya. I got reported. Rizzy, I ain't get reported. Shut up.
So there's no...
Yeah, so I'm just not accustomed to seeing white folks I'm not accustomed to seeing white folks walking on 63rd Street. Like, I see, like, they got a whole bunch of houses on 60th Street. And I'm like, do you know you ain't supposed to be on 60th Street? Take you on me. Like, it's really, like, weird and odd to me. But again, we got these big-ass homes, all these resources, the river, the trees, the trails, and all this stuff, and ain't nobody doing nothing but walking and throwing trash. Like, if I could keep the reception when I went outside, I would show y'all how fucking disgusting it looked. Right. Oh, Rizzy, no, I ain't get reported. I thought they was gonna report me. They didn't. They ain't bother me. They left me alone with it. Yeah, and they reclaim their spots, but it's like, you can't really be mad if you ain't do nothing with it. So I'm like, I can't be as against it as I was before. I really can't. I really can't. And it's not just because had the land when the grandparents left the houses, but sold them for pennies based on lack and its need for mindsets to shift because the more money in the hoods, the local. Exactly, but guess what? When your grandmom leave you a house and you ain't got no mortgage, Whether you poor or not, you already ahead of the game because you ain't got rent or mortgage. Duh, do the math. And that's the shit I be talking about. Like, they probably was trying to report them. Brizzy, I'm bypassing you. The problem is the 2 generation before no longer own homes to pass down. The knowledge on land patent
is not for black people.
Are not provided. But Rizzy ignorant ass got knowledge on land patents. It's just a bad effect that we don't read. History was what, D? Was it now? Thank you, D. Well, who could be mad at Section 8 for having all the land? I mean, it makes sense. Like, we be bitching about stuff that's stupid. If you got a problem with anything, come together. That's like the guy came yesterday to my house. Because, you know, whatever. So, I wanted to get something looked at, to get something redone in the house. Okay, fine. So the guy came out, he looked at it, whatever like that. And then he was telling me that it was I said, oh, y'all used to have a Puerto Rican guy. I didn't even go there. I didn't even ask about the Puerto Rican guy who used to work for the company. He just went in like, yeah, somebody, well, we back, and, you know, this person don't do this no more. And a black lady sold me out. I was late getting to her house, and then she called the owner of the company and told him XYZ. And I'm sitting there listening like, I really don't care, but whatever, okay. But that's true. Like, we be throwing each other under the bus. Like, all this is old stuff, and this is why I don't talk about stuff like this, because I'm not saying nothing new that don't nobody fucking know. Black people don't stick together, and that's fucking retarded. But then y'all bitch about everything. That's why I be like y'all and not we, because I be like, y'all motherfuckers do X, Y. I don't do that. I'm for the community. I'm for my people. Whatever we gotta do, we like, let me know. I'll be there. Like, I'm with the shit. Remember Trayvon and Dad was a day early to come. I text Trayvon, I'm on my way. He was like, for what? I was like, to help. I told Alicia I was coming to help. He was like, that's tomorrow. I was like, oh, my bad. Let me read these comments. Land trustee. Okay, somebody coming on. Trustee departments have list of houses that are literally selling for $1. Well, we need that. We need the information. If you can see it, you need to see it. Have you seen the man that won the lottery and made a See, I didn't see that, but I would do that. The black woman is the problem for actually giving the hood up because they're poor-minded and won't help the men, but they'll help the other men. Oh no, we're not gonna blame this on black women. D said, "Yep, that's y'all. That's the y'alls. You know, Rizzy, the black woman should not have joined the feminist movement." Now, real shit. Now, Rizzy, I'm gonna let you talk for 5 minutes. You know, I'm gonna bang on you because you're gonna get hyped. You're gonna be talking loud. You're gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna bang. But in the midst of your bullshit, you do make sense. So if you stay calm and not insult us, we're going to listen. But the black woman should have never joined the feminist party. I would have never been out there burning my bra or talking about I'm equal to a man. I can't be equal to something I give birth to.
The feminist movement is not for black people. That was a white woman's movement.
That's what she said.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm talking about real estate. The black woman ran the welfare because she couldn't sustain herself and take care of them kids either.
Because it ain't our job.
Right? Hold on. Listen to me. Listen to me. No, it's not. It's both the parents' job. Both the parents have to be the nurturers and the providers. Both the parents. What if I go to work and I fall off the ladder and I'm paralyzed for the rest of my life? What you gonna do?
Okay, let's talk slow. Let me break this down for you.
No, listen, I ain't finished. I ain't even finished my dissertation.
You made a point. And
my point. I never made my point. You cut me off.
No, you did make a point. You did make a point.
That's not my point. My point was real estate. I didn't get the chance to get there yet.
But you made a point before the real estate that I'm going to address.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
It is the man's responsibility to provide. The woman's job is to maintain. That just because you maintain and does not mean that you cannot have a craft or a business mind to have a side hustle to bring money in. This is why technically women are better at business than men. So why
y'all ain't got no businesses?
So whatever we supposed to be doing, we supposed to be doing from home because our first business is raising the kids.
Okay.
So in the event that something happens to the man, like he fall off a ladder and break his neck, that wouldn't be a bad thing to happen in my life today. You know, I'm just not for me, for others. But in the event that that happens, there should be prayerfully at least some change stashed, and the woman should have already had something lucrative going for herself, but from home. The second the woman decides to leave the home is the second that children got neglected, is the second that the world.
Okay. All right, stop right there. Put a pin on that. Put a pin on that. Put a pin on that. The reason why the most of the homes in the neighborhoods is fucked up, mind you, there is no brotherhood without the integrity of the sisterhood. I'm gonna say that again. There is no brotherhood without the integrity of the sisterhood. Meaning, whatever y'all want us to be like, whatever you want us to be kings and this and that, you have to like stop fucking with these lame niggas. Like our look at how we look at women is from a European mindset. We wanted to have a weave, wanted to have makeup and all that. If we stop wanting our women to dress like that, they'll fucking stop. Same thing with the women. If women would stop wanting these niggas with tattoos on their face and these motherfuckers that don't want to do nothing to take care of their kids, these niggas will get the fuck up and go get a job or start a business and provide for the neighborhood. Fuck your family. That shit don't mean nothing. We got to provide for the neighborhood. If us as a people is divided, we'll never be on top. Peep game. A white homeless man has more pull and power than the richest black man on earth. That's a fact. Why? Because of his people got bread. His people are in charge and running shit. Our people ain't running shit but they mouth. Now, this is what I was talking about the fucking real estate shit. Black women need to stop surrendering or giving up the real estate through Section 8 to the fucking white man. HUD home controls the whole fucking city. HUD controls the whole fucking city. Now, what we need to do is stop buying weave, stop buying cosmetics, stop buying Jordans, stop funding the motherfucking oppressor and fund yourself. Black woman, take some of that money and help your broke ass baby father. Tell that nigga get the fuck up. I got a stack for you, nigga. Do whatever you gonna do. Get a pound or something. Flip that shit. Bring that chicken back. It takes the woman to empower these bum ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about it. Our dad's been in jail. My dad been in the feds my whole life. You see what I'm saying? My mom was on crack and still fucking made sure everybody had a roof over their head. Everybody had chicken in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? My mom made sure that, the mother made sure that, and she was on a fucking drug. You know what I'm saying? These men need to get the fuck up and start taking over their neighborhood. The women need to get the fuck up and start taking over their men. You're letting your men go astray. Look at all these faggots out here. All these black men running to these crackers, these cracker bitches thinking they gonna get a better life with the fucking enemy's chick. Ew. No, dickhead. Now you got Regina King dating Brad Pitt.
Is she?
Yeah, she's dating Brad Pitt. All these rich black motherfuckers, you fucking with Brad Pitt. Nasty ass.
Oh, no, you talking about Troy.
That we gotta get on top of the game. The women have to take over their world. This is your world. This is your world. Mind you, I got nipples I can't use.
Time out. I just want to know if you know that you're confirming what I said.
What would you say?
What I said?
No, I'm talking about the real estate part though. The fucking real estate part lies with the woman. Look, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because y'all the ones that take care of the home. Y'all the ones that take care of the kids. Y'all the first teachers. So why not? There you go. Accountability. Women have to show accountability too.
So as I said,
y'all fucked the hood up too.
As I said,
trying to look like white women, frying and dying and laying your head to the side, all that shit. You shouldn't have been doing that. You should have been, what? Welfare was designed by who? The Black Panthers. WIC was designed by who? The Black Panthers. Women, infant, and children. All that shit, WIC, designed by the Black Panthers. Now, what was it designed for? because of the black man went to war to fight for these crackers, which left the women out here fending for themselves. Some of them niggas died in the war and they come back with nothing. So the women was, you know, here goes some bread, here goes some food, here goes something, here goes some housing. See, we think the white man giving it to us. It's the black man that started that shit. The Black Panther started that welfare type program. You see what I'm saying? And we don't, and the black woman don't pay no homage to that. They say, fuck it, I'm fucked up, I'm broke, fuck it. I'm gonna run to the welfare and then I'm gonna talk shit about the dude. You deadbeat ass nigga, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, my child support paid off in full. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Women need to show some integrity, some dignity, some pride in a man. First thing y'all see, I see black women around a bunch of old women. You see all the black women in the comments, yeah, girl, go, girl, yeah, girl. And then you see a black man with a white woman. You see them same black bitches. He's a sellout. He a coon. He a noodle. This nut ass nigga. No, we got to take over. When I went to 3801 Market Street and I went to the house auctions and I went to these, what they call that, sheriff cell auctions. It was 100 seats in there. Chinese people in there and all that. But 90 of the seats were filled by who? Black women. I was like, what the fuck? They sitting up in there, yeah, I want that crib, yeah, I want that crib. Got cash on them. So all these little bitches out here running around, and you ain't got no land, you don't own no crib. These bitches got Bentleys outside, motherfucking this and that, thinking it's the niggas. No, it's motherfucking women. Black women in there chunky, spending 30, 40, 50, 60,000. We coming in there with our little 10 grand. They got 60 on them. Going to battle with the banks and shit. They beating the banks for these cribs. Because you know they send people in there that work for each bank. The bank own all these cribs. You know what I'm saying? So you basically battling against the bank. But this is the real estate shit. I'm going to tell you what to do. You take your ass downtown and go to the sheriff office and you get the list of all the houses that's going to be on sale. That's going to be going on sale in the auction. And then you go and look at those houses before the auction come up. See which, make sure it ain't got a tree growing through the motherfucker. Because you know they're going to tear it down. Make sure it ain't condemned. Make sure they ain't going to knock it down later on in time. And then you go to the auction and bid on the motherfucker. And you bid on, you might get that. You might get a $240,000 house for 11 grand cash. Deed right there. Woo! Get the fuck out of my face. You know what I mean? Those auctions, look. Those auctions, where is that? You know what I'm saying? They do it in the middle of the third Wednesday or the second Wednesday of every month. They had them auctions on them houses. You could buy a whole fucking acre of land for $1,700.
So why don't we?
You see what I'm saying? I don't, because it ain't nobody like me up there telling motherfuckers what they need to do. Like, and then people don't listen to you. Like, they see me on live, they try to make jokes and funny. Oh, his beard don't connect and all this type of shit. Bitch, neither does your fucking baby dad with his kids. They don't connect me. Shut the fuck up. But I'm just keeping it a bean, though. You see what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a bean. They always say, your beard don't connect. Neither does your baby father with his fucking kids. My kids run around in here somewhere. But no, just to keep it a Buckiana, bust down Buckiana out this bitch.
I'm not home. I can't scream. I can't scream.
Yo, let me take this last sip.
Oh God.
I'm gonna be pissing like a motherfucker. This is 24.
Stop. I can't even do it right now.
But you feel me? Real estate needs to be owned by the female. Our females need to take this shit over. Stop letting the Chinese people, East Indian, Arabs, even the Africans, and come over here snatching up shit. When you black women been here working for the white man, you've been working in the hospital, you've been working and busting your ass all these years, and you just gonna let the motherfucking foreigners come. Mexicans are jumping over the walls, and next thing you know, they own 2 gas stations. What the fuck is wrong with black women? You spend $2.1 Black women in Philadelphia alone, we not even gonna count all the other states. Black women, you motherfuckers, in this city alone, spent $2.2 billion 3 years ago on fucking hair. On hair. Not even getting the shit done. Just buying the fucking hair. What the fuck is your problem? Stop buying shit. You can't win if you keep funding the enemy. Like, how we gonna fight a war if we keep giving all our bread to the fucking enemy? We giving our bread to the nigga we hate. We giving our bread to the person who dehumanized us in law. We wasn't fighting for freedom. We were fighting to be human. Remember they said we wasn't human. Then they said we were fighting for freedom. Then we were fighting for equality. Now we fighting for survival. She talking about where my stats at. Dummy, listen to what I'm saying. Look outside at your fucking neighborhood. Why is a black neighborhood being patrolled by predominantly white cops? Explain that. But then you go in a white neighborhood, you don't barely see cops. Like, I live in Drexel Hill. It's fucking like 4 cops around this bitch. I can rob 6 banks right now, and they won't find me. We recycle the black dollar with the cracker. We don't recycle our dollar with us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, think about this. Look at the back of your Levi's jeans.
Hold on, this is funny. This is funny because Nicole said real talk. I'm like, real talk, Rizzy.
Real talk. When they buy the hair, then pay the black woman to get it done, then the stylist could have a 501 organization to get back to the community. We have to figure out where the dollar stops. Aha! Pin that.
Aha.
Aha! Where's the spoon? No, but pin that comment. The redemption series. You see what I'm saying? Think about this. You can spend $1,500 on hair, right? And get back $7,500. $1,500 can get you $7,500 worth of hair from them China people and the Pakistanis and all that. Why are we playing? Why are you going into the hair salon to pay the black woman $1,500 when all of y'all can be potential business owners at one time in the same neighborhood, have 4 or 5 salons right the fuck next to each other? Mm-hmm. One be the African braiding, one do this and that. One got the feet and nail spa. One got a whole spa in the joint. You got a sauna in your joint. You know what I mean? They be like, fuck it, all right, after you go leave here, you can go over to my homie joint next door and go to the sauna. And y'all set up shit like that and work together. You see what I'm saying? Like, think about it. I used to work for New China Foods. And I used to deliver the food to all the Chinese stores. So certain Chinese stores I do know, they got real chicken. All them other little rinky-dink Jones with the graffiti all in there, don't eat out them Jones. Eat out the Chinese stores that look brand new. You know what I'm saying? They got real chicken. I used to deliver to them. Them chickens be dead. I mean, they be alive. And we got to kill them motherfuckers. And then take the skin off and all that, and pack them and send them on out. You know what I'm saying? So, but they don't buy from nobody else. They don't get their supply from the Jamaican bull. They don't get their supply from the Arab bull. They buy strictly from Chinese people. We need to be like that. That's why we need a culture, because culture protects the people from themselves. The Jews is not going to buy their color bread from you, even though you make it good, but you black. They're going to get that shit from the Jew. You feel me? Black people, what's need to be done for black people need to be done by black people. Period. And the black woman, y'all are the biggest consumers, yet the biggest money makers in the United States of America. Y'all gross all right, look, we gross $2 trillion like last year. The black person, we the 10th richest nation in the world, in America right now. But I look around here in my crib, I got phone posits, Jordans, Vans, all that bullshit that funds homosexuals. Think about it. All your clothing designers are homosexual. We funding homosexual. Chanel, he just died. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He gayer than a motherfucker. Alexander McQueen, gayer than a motherfucker. Tom Ford, gayer than a motherfucker. Gucci, gayer than a motherfucker. Versace, gayer than a motherfucker. I can keep on going down. Christian Louis Vuitton, gayer than a motherfucker. Louis Vuitton. I really want women to stop wearing Louis Vuitton. Because Louis Vuitton was the primary funder of all the black circuses back in the day. The slave dungeons. Louis motherfucking Vuitton. You know that chain that was around that lady's neck and it was in her mouth and it went over her eye and all that shit? Louis Vuitton designed that motherfucking chain. Most of them shackles that's around all the slaves and all that, Louis Vuitton made those fucking shackles. And we out here rocking the Louis Vuitton book bag and bullshit. I got the facts.
Listen, you know I be letting you talk, but I need proof on that on the Louis Vuitton chains.
You need proof? You need proof? I'm gonna give you proof. Go to a lady. Go to a lady called Sandra Bartman.
I let everybody else respond to you, and I just read the comments, and I don't interject in
Look.
any way. But Louis Vuitton made the shackles on the African.
Yes.
I need proof.
I'm gonna give you proof. I'm gonna give you somewhere to start at, a reference point. Sandra Bartman, the black African lady. They put this lady on display because she had the biggest ass in the world. Guess who financed that and made them chains and all that shit in that circus? Louis Vuitton. Go look up. You'll see Louis Vuitton right there. It looked like it's a slave dungeon. The nigga who made Louis Vuitton, the white man, he's standing right in front of it. He's standing right in front of it.
Really?
Yes, that punk motherfucker is standing right in front of it, proud as shit that Sandra Bartman, he done put this bitch on display and he made all the chains and the shackles and all that, the cages, all that. That's designed by Louis Vuitton. All the clothes for the circus, that's why I don't fuck with Brigham and Ballum and Bailey and all that Universal Circus shit. Fuck that shit. That's a representation of them crackers. You see what I'm saying? Everything we do is in reverence to them crackers. The Bible, the Quran, all that shit. They stole our shit and got us praying to their fucking God. Our God is the sun. Why we playing? Our God is our mom and our dad. Why we playing? Why are we playing? Why we keep talking about, oh, Jesus? Oh, Jesus!
This whole thing, all I was talking about was gentrification. That's all I was talking about.
You said gentrification?
That's all I was talking about.
Gentrification? Let's talk about gentrification. Let's talk about why all the black people being moved down to these high-ass counties and they moving all the white people from the counties back to the city closer to their work. Because what's the number one rule? You must live near your place of business. That's why you see a bunch of white people on them little Vespa scooters. You think they coming from the county? No, the motherfuckers coming from right down Francisville. Right down north, 15th, 16th, 17th Spring Garden, 18th, 19th Spring Garden, and they ride their little Vespa all down in the motherfucking downtown. And here you coming from the county spending all this bread, getting on regional around all that shit to get to work for the crackers. In return, make your money to pay the cracker again. Right? Don't you gotta pay bills? Who the fuck are you paying the bill to? But yeah, I'm an electrician.
Why not let you on here?
Look, listen, I'm giving the motherfuckers free game.
Okay,
look.
But listen, all I wanted to talk about was the dirt and the trash in the river out Cobbs Creek. You know.
Oh, from them white people, from them white joggers, dumping all their trash into the Cobbs Creek?
Don't try that. We're not gonna do 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 that.
You know how many bodies was found in that Cobbs Creek water?
Okay, but no, don't say that because I walk out here. I walk in the morning. Don't.
I'm just keeping it a bean. If you walking out there in the Cobbs Creek, take a gun with you, a knife, mace, something. That was the Rapist Road. They called that Rapist Road.
Oh, you just messed up my whole morning. I gotta get home.
Why your lips with you? No, I'm gonna keep it a Buckiana. No, this city's sick. And this new police commissioner lady, she gonna crack down on all this boy ass shit that's going on. I like her already.
Who?
You see the new police commissioner?
Oh yeah, she good.
She good. She about to say, I'm going to all the districts. I want y'all motherfuckers to see me.
Said, no,
you ain't see her on the interview?
She said, get the nail polish out of here.
She said, get the nail polish.
He does journey, and that's what we be telling him. We be telling him that he has a lot of.
He said, what work has I done? You know how many motherfuckers I kept out of jail? and stop from killing each other and motherfucking people I didn't help that got businesses. Nigga, if you go down North Philly right now from 5th and Westmoreland 5th, matter of fact, y'all know somebody named Omni the Hellcat, right? I know y'all know him. That motherfucker bought more iPhones off me than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I supplied half of North Philly with iPhones, iPads, motherfucking tablets, business accounts, and all that. And them motherfuckers calling me back like, yo, I got my hot dog truck. Yo, I got this. I got that. I did this. I got a new Benz. So fuck you talking about what work has I done, nigga. What the fuck have you done?
Listen.
Thank you, baby.
Breathe and smoke some weed. This is the point. The point
Look at this
is
breakfast.
you be dropping
Feta
mad,
cheese.
you be dropping mad knowledge. You be giving
People expect me to be.
But your tone is hard for some people.
Nah,
listen.
fuck that.
Let's hold on. Just hear me out.
I don't care about the tone. Don't worry about my tone. Worry about the message and what I'm saying. That's the problem. People ego is too pussyfied.
Hear me.
People ego is too pussyfied.
I'll bang on you. Just listen to me. That's it. Everybody can't handle tone. You see, I can sit here and listen to everything you got to say. It don't bother me because I weed through everything else and hear the message. I get to the point. I don't care how you bring it to me because I know that you got a point behind it, but everybody is not equipped for that and everybody don't feel like it. So what I would say, I'm gonna translate what they saying is they listening to you, but you sound very aggressive. You sound angry. So it's
you hear me? You're not listening
because everybody can't get past that.
Peep game though. It's a difference between listening and hearing.
That's a fact.
And another thing is I have no control over how you react to something. Right? Mm-hmm. You think Martin Luther King would have been able to get his message across if he was passive? You don't think he cussed that motherfuckers like, yo, get this shit done? You don't think Malcolm X was like, yo, get this shit done? You don't think Elijah Muhammad was like, yo, get this shit done? You don't think Dr. Khalid Muhammad was cussing these niggas out? You think motherfuckers just went in there, hey, I'm righteous. Do this for me. No, it's not going down like that. You got to be a cusser. You got to be aggressive. You got to be ready because that white man, he ain't passive. He letting you know, fuck you nigga, bow. And they ask questions later. You see what I'm saying? Don't they shoot and ask questions last? Do they say be passive? Do they say show remorse for them black people out there? No, they got a fucking agenda. And the agenda is to murder us, gentrify us, keep us out of access to wealth. If that ain't a murderous fucking scheme and plot, we ain't got no time to be soft. It's time for those people who don't like what I'm saying, don't like the tone, unbitch yourself. Unbitch yourself, please. Unbitch yourself. Grow the fuck up. Get rid of ego. Ego is the European god of oppression. You are oppressing yourself with your punk ass, soft ass ego. His tone. Eat a dick. Pause. You know what I'm saying? We need strength and strength in numbers. We need strength. We need people. We need powerful speakers. We don't need no punk ass niggas getting up there talking about there ain't no racism. Everything's cool. It's all your fault. You got to do this. You got to do that. Unbitch yourself.
They saying, but were you talking to the minute? Because as I said in the beginning, and you bypassed it, but you came on and said you agreed to everything that I said. The black woman's place, the woman's place is in the home, and the man's place is on the street. Now, guess what? But understand this: when y'all come home, when I say y'all got to provide, that means provide self-defense stuff too. Teach us. We are the real warriors. Sharpen us up. All this stuff that y'all supposed to do.
That's what I'm saying. How many women? Listen,
home, we supposed to secure that and make sure that it's there.
But this is where I say ego is a problem.
But you're not saying nothing about the men's part. Like you touch on it a little bit, but you
all right. Let me tell you.
I know.
Let me tell you
I
what.
know how you feel about women. I know how you feel. I know.
But let me tell you. Let me tell you the man's part. The man's part is okay to provide, right? To be the protector, protect her, right? Now, in order to protect our household, what is the quickest way to kick a man out the house? To devalue him, right? To devalue him. How many black women devalue men out here? Keep it a bean.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. So this is the thing. Y'all want kings. Y'all want kings, but y'all don't want to be queens to the king. Y'all don't want to be submissive. Y'all don't want to shut the fuck up when we say shut the fuck up. Every woman wants to have a bicker and a oh, Nick, you can't tell me that. No, I'm telling you to shut the fuck up for my sanity, so I can get out here and be out here and you know what I'm saying, make good decisions.
But you know what? But you know what? But there's a lot of men. There's a lot of men. I might say yourself included at times that don't know how to allow a woman to do that. So even right now, like the way you talking,
those are not men.
But listen, this is like somebody said, it's a bunch of women on here right now listening to you, and your tone is aggressive and it's like turning them off from hearing your point. So if you want to lead a woman,
that's their fault.
Her feminine, and all of her feminine divine and all of her strength, you still have to approach a woman sometime with tenderness and care. A woman's going to listen more when you're talking with her and not at her. Because remember, you don't birth us. We birth you. So who the fuck are you to talk to me like I'm your child? I've never been your child.
See, that's the problem right there. Arrogance.
It's not
who
arrogance.
The fuck are you? We birthed you.
It's not arrogance.
We birthed you. Da, 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 da.
It's fact.
It's called a balance. It's called balance for a reason. I am the strength, meaning I have to be bold. I can't be a pussy. You are the provider, the nurturer, the carer. You can't be a pussy neither. You have to be strong. You have to stand up. The man has to stand up. He got to take the reins and ride this motherfucker out. Hey, son, I'll beat your ass. You got like the man has to show some respect for himself and his woman and take over his shit. You gotta fight. You have to fight. We can't go to work for the cracker and then say, we can't go to work at a job and then say, oh, that's fucked up. They not doing this and doing this and doing that for us. They not doing this and doing that. That shit is, I ain't trying to hear that shit. We gotta start providing some jobs for ourselves. I got 7 business accounts. Y'all can get like 7 business accounts. Motherfuckers on Instagram talking shit all day, but got nothing. Or at work talking about, I gotta go on my break. My boss said, how the fuck you think your son feel or your daughter feel when he hears or she hears you calling another motherfucker boss? Think about that.
Did y'all see that video? Somebody's
fuck out of here.
There's a video that this woman, this from like the 60s or the 70s, and the woman is telling her husband to lie to her. And she was like, lie to me. Lie. I had to watch
what?
it. Shut up. Listen. I had to watch it myself 2 or 3 times. She kept saying, lie to me, lie to me. She said, every day you go to work and you smile in your boss's face and he makes you work long hours and he talks to you and treats you like you a dog and you continue to smile in his face and yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll do it. You smile. You come home, you treat me like shit. She said, lie to me like you lie to him. And you have to listen to it. That's what he doing. He at work lying. He letting his boss belittle him, disrespect him, degrade him, or whatever. He keep a smile on his face to get that bread, but did he go home and treat his woman like shit? She said, lie to me like you lie to that man.
And vice versa.
The average
women
woman
need to
don't
do that too. Lie to your nigga like you lied to your boss.
The average woman don't lie.
Huh?
When led
what? You mean some of these niggas around here don't even know what they did?
A woman,
and the average woman don't lie.
A woman of character. Hold on. A woman of character. A woman that's raised properly. A woman of class. A woman that respects herself. On average, when dealing with a man, will not lie. She will humble and be submissive.
She gonna lie sometime.
It's just.
I don't know.
Once with is again. The woman
I'm gonna say not all women in a whole, probably some.
Her children property.
Selected few.
Hold on. Once your children are real property, and you teach your son how to carry himself respectfully in a relationship, so he knows how to handle his family when he starts working.
But how do you teach your son that?
By being a good woman and setting an example, and the man should
exactly.
be. And the man
so if I'm in the house,
and the man should be there and setting an example on what a good man is.
Exactly. So if I'm in the crib, or if you see these little dysfunctional ass kids out here, and 90% of their fathers aren't there, they're being raised by disgruntled women, who is to blame? The dad or the mom? Mind you, they're not around the dad, so they don't got no characteristic from the dad. Let's talk common sense now. They don't have no characteristic from the dad. And then you got these women out here, I don't let no niggas around my son. No, you need some niggas around your son. That's why he out here on some feminine shit right now with his pants hanging off his ass out here trying to sell drugs. You see what I'm saying? No. Ebonus or whatever the fuck you is, listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm keeping it a bean. That's your problem. I want everybody to lie to you and tell you feel good shit. I ain't no preacher. I ain't got no time for the feel good shit. I ain't collecting no offering. You gonna give me some offering? Give me $25. I'll be passive. Fuck out of here. I ain't being passive for nothing, and these crackers is killing the shit out of us. Tell Philando Castile family to be passive.
No.
Tell Trayvon Martin mom and dad to be passive. Shut up. You keep interrupting. It's called a fucking discourse. You interrupting the discourse. We're not having a debate. A debate, I have to be quiet, and then she go, then I go. This is a discourse, dummy. Stupid motherfuckers. Stop having stupid ass friends on your shit in ballet. Please.
They all saying it about you right now.
I know they are, because they don't want to agree with the truth. Everybody that don't want to agree with the truth will say, oh, he's a nut. Oh, he's a weirdo. Oh, he's a dickhead. Oh, he's stupid.
It's not the truth.
It's the truth. Fuck how I'm saying it. Listen to what I'm saying.
That's what it is. Because everybody is really...
That's the problem then. That's those people's ego. That's their ego.
They can say that that's your ego.
But that's the problem. They're not the one speaking. I am. So you got to listen to me. I don't got to listen to you if you're not saying anything. You keep saying, oh, let her talk. That's not saying anything. Shut the fuck up. People not disrespecting. Look, ego. You soft. We don't need you in the movement. We don't need soft people in the movement. Everybody can't ride on the good shit. Everybody can't go.
Brizzy, I hear you.
Everybody can't be saved.
What I'm saying is, what you missing, I'm going to say this, y'all. Listen to me.
Them motherfuckers listen.
The part that you overlooking, and it's
nope,
crazy
I'm not
because
overlooking.
you say stuff, but it's like you say it and then you disregard it in 1 second. But women, we back y'all. So when you turn your back on the women, when you turn your back on the women and disregard the women and disrespect the women, you lose your support.
Coming from a woman who y'all can't. So you saying men just turned our back on y'all? Y'all didn't turn up y'all back on us first?
No.
What? Nigga, what? Oh, what history I just gave you? I can pull it up in the fucking in the Encyclopedia of Egypt. Where women turned their back on us.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. Why? Sparkly shit. Trinkets. Trinkets. Sparkly shit. Oh, what's this? Oh, the white man came with this. What's this? And y'all like, ooh.
Anytime.
Y'all didn't watch Shaka Zulu? What did that black lady, that black evil looking lady tell Shaka Zulu? Don't fuck with them crackers. Don't fuck with them crackers. And he went, oh, I want to ride the horse. I want to do this. And what happened? Africa got took down. Now, this is what I'm saying. We need black women to be warriors. Do y'all know who Akhenaten?
But do you understand that
Akhenaten's mother was Queen T. She was a warrior. Queen Nzinga, warrior. Nefertiti, warrior. They was not passive. They was fucking crackers up with bow and arrows.
Man would dare speak to them the way you're speaking.
I'm not speaking to them. I'm speaking to the world. This is Instagram.
Right.
I'm speaking to people who want to listen. If you don't want to listen, shut the fuck up and get off the line.
I agree with you, but to understand a woman's strength.
If you agree with me, then why you
because I
disagree with me in the next sentence?
Translate what you're saying, but you gotta hear it.
But they can't. So translate it for them, because I ain't no translator. I ain't got time for that.
If you want anything from a woman, you have to understand her natural innate balance. We can
so I gotta be a bitch that explain it to them like I'm a bitch.
We can make and break a man either way. Simple. But what we need from y'all is understand that even though we have a strength that y'all do not have, we need your love. We need to be coddled. We need to be supported. We need to be respected.
We do too.
Because when we have that, then we can pour more into you. But when you take pieces from us and chip us down, nobody's going to get anywhere. So guess what that does? That puts us in a position to turn.
Look, somebody said able to hear. I have to be able to hear us. I'm not going to listen to insults. Y'all say no, he's stupid. He this, he that. And then y'all want me to be respectful. Man, suck. Never mind. Go ahead. What you were saying? First of all, she's not my woman. she is a person. that's in the world that agrees with some of the things I say, and I agree with some of the things she said. But I'm not going to be like, oh, she said something. Oh, I'm not going to be like, oh, let me talk. Let me talk. I ain't say that once. I ain't say that one time. Now I'm being emotional. I'm being emotional. Y'all emotional motherfuckers saying, he's too strong talking. His point of view is too strong.
The funny thing is,
Y'all sound like pussies, man.
So wait, so listen.
You got a lot of pussy ass viewers. I'm just saying.
The funny part is, we as a people, we use derogatory terms. We talk to each other. We say dummy. We say stupid. We say all kind of mean things to each other. But guess what? But what you're doing though, it really is like it's still doing master's work.
How? By telling motherfuckers they wrong. Look, and this is where integrity and dignity comes in. Listen, if you're doing something wrong as a people, right? So when does discipline come in? When does chastisement come in? When does people, women actually taking accountability for their fuck ups throughout life, not just blaming everything on a man?
It's not about that. It's about.
But it is though. That's what it sounds like you're doing. It sounds like you trying to blame everything on the men. The women's problem is because of the man. But let's think about something here. Let's go back.
No, because
so know about Queen and Singer? I'm talking about queens. I ain't even talking about men. That's the problem. Y'all want me to talk about men? I'm talking about the good shit. The reason why I'm able to be here is because of most of them African queens. Nefertiti. She was a warrior. Queen T. Akhenaten mother. She was a warrior. These bitches was on the battlefield. They wasn't sitting behind a computer. They wasn't sitting behind the throne and saying, I'm going to chill while my man go out there and fight. No, she was fighting on the battlefield with this nigga. And mind you, they've been beating white people for 40. Look, Queen Nzinga, Queen Nzinga beat these white motherfuckers for 40 years with bow and arrows. Mind you, these niggas had guns and shit. They had bows and arrows and been whooping their ass for 40 years, led by a black woman. This bitch was like 15 feet tall. It was led by a black woman. And the only reason why the white man won is because of some racist cracker named Gatlin. They came up with a Gatling gun. The Gatling gun, they killed 30,000 Africans in 1 minute. Just going like this. Just laying Africans down. And that is the reason why we are enslaved today. Because of the fucking Gatling gun. Hiram Maxim, he's another guy. He invented the chamber of the gun and you know, the rapid fire. Or you can just hold the joint. How do I know this? Because I've been studying like a motherfucker. The first World War was in 1890 against Queen Nzinga in the Angola area in Africa, which would be down near the Congo, near the east side of Africa, almost near Somalia. She controlled that whole area. She would have won if her black man, this bitch ass nigga.
Next to the Congo.
Well, you know, Somalia, all in that area. The boot of Africa, the boot, Madagascar, all that shit. She ran all that southern tip shit.
Different coast.
No, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. The Congo is in the damn near above South Africa. It's right there in the middle. Yes. All that right there.
Majority of southern and western Africa was the Congo.
Was what?
Was the Congo.
The Congo, exactly. And they kept changing it because they kept putting it into small little spots. So then they said, fuck it. Where can we trap the most carbon at? It's right there in that little part where they got right now. But Queen Nzinga ran all that shit. And she could have beat them British ass and the French ass, but her black soldier boy next door, nut ass nigga, this is when you want me to talk about niggas now. I'm start talking about niggas now.
Wait,
this nut ass nigga, he took white man's, listen, he took the white man's trinkets. He was like, look, we gonna give you guns and shit, let us beat this bitch ass. And they went down there, and that's why the French, the British, and all them own all that shit in Africa. Africa's not owned by Africans. It's owned by the French and the British. You feel me? But it wouldn't have been if that black man would have fucking held his own. He was scared of that Gatling gun. If he would have held his own with his queen, they would have whooped ass, and Africa would still be in charge of everything.
That was the perfect time to bang. You know why? Because he proved the point. Y'all be arguing with Rizzy. You just gotta shut up. You just gotta shut up. Now, this is time on this live, but I think I've been on here about an hour, and I'm about to go potty and walk back home. But he ended on a great point. If the black man had stood up and stood by the black woman, everything would have been all right. Y'all heard it from the mouth of Rizzy. Rizzy, I'ma holler at you. Let me read this letter. It goes back to what I said in the beginning. The trauma of our community that is impacting our trauma. Yes. All right, so that first of all, I don't apologize for anybody. I will say that I appreciate those of you who listen. And if you are offended, that was not my intention. And I'm sure that deep down inside, that was not Rizzy's intention. He speaks, and I'm not defending him or anything, because in situations like this, those of you who know me personally, know me, been around, you know I don't discuss politics. And I avoid situations like this because I don't take nobody's side. I take the side of which is right. I take the side of justice. I take the side of our people. So to argue amongst us is asinine. And that's where most of the problems come in at, because there's so many chiefs and not enough Indians. It's not enough collective work. It's not enough coming together. It's not enough strength amongst us to avoid situations like this. You understand what I'm saying? And I understand that verbal abuse is more toxic and harmful than physical abuse. So we are not uplifting each other with our words. It actually does more harm to us. However, in the same breath, I understand that a lot of us talk rough. It did exude, but here's the issue. This live, I think I've been on here for about an hour, and y'all know how the timing goes. You know, get cut off, and there's more people coming into the office right now. So I'm gonna respect everybody in this space because I'm not in my home. Y'all know if I was at home, I'll let this go on for hours and let everybody say what they want to say. And next year, I'm actually willing to get home and charge my phone and let you come on and enlighten us. I don't think that Rizzy hates women and it's against us. I just think that he just has a different approach. And again, I don't apologize for people. He would have to apologize for himself if and when he chooses to. I will say that if you were offended by anything he said, please know that that was not the intention of this. And I personally am not going to apologize for somebody else's words. But know that with me, it's love and light. And there was no intentional malice set out to disrespect or disregard anybody's feelings. And there are things that he said that I don't agree with, and there are things that he says that I do agree with, and I can only worry about what my truth is. And I feel like if you know your truth, you walk in your truth, and like he said, the weak will be killed and cut off. Who's to say he ain't that one? All I know is, if we don't come together, we're going to have issues. Hey, lovey. Right, because he has a lot of great information. It's just the delivery. So it's only because I understand his passion, his fire, and the way he talks. That's it. But y'all know in my life, I let everybody speak. So like example, Journey, real shit. His delivery is fucking harsh and it's raw and it's annoying and it's gnawing and it makes you just want to just scratch and growl on his face just before it jig into his face. It does. Because I know a lot of assholes. I could sit and just be like, okay. And I get to the meat of it and I disregard what doesn't apply to me. That's just how I operate. If it don't apply to me, it don't mean shit to me. I let you say whatever you want to say, but I know is you're not going to put your hands on me, you're not going to be in my personal space and violate me in any kind of way. And if it's the words that can violate me or hurt me, I disregard that shit, because words is one that's it's not going to stick with me. It'll stick on your mind before it stick on me. That's how I think certain ways to... No, because really, it's really time. I really got to pee. I'm not even trying to be funny. So, real shit though, I can, you know, I know everybody have lives, everybody have work, everybody got family things to do. I will come back on and revisit this.